After multiple years of legal delays brought on by major oil companies, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled on Monday that a growing wave of climate change lawsuits can continue in state courts, which were seen as more favorable to plaintiffs. Reacting to this decision, Rhode Island Attorney General Peter Nerona said in a statement, "The oil companies' attempt to derail these cases has failed yet again. Rhode Island is now finally preparing for trial after nearly half a decade of delayed tactics by these corporate defendants." The 6-year-long legal battle began when the first climate cases were filed in the U.S. The lawsuits allege that fossil fuel companies have driven climate emergencies by concealing and misrepresenting the risks of burning fossil fuels. Among the cities and counties filing these lawsuits are Rhode Island, Colorado, Maryland, California, Hawaii, Santa Cruz, San Mateo, Richmond, and Marin County. The plaintiffs of these cases are seeking damages for the billions of dollars spent in climate adaptation and climate mitigation efforts. In response to the lawsuits, fossil fuel companies, including ExxonMobil Corp., Suncor Energy Incorporated, and Chevron Corp., have repeatedly denied the allegations and attempted to delay the trials. This changed when the Biden administration reversed the previous position taken by the Trump administration, in March of 2021, and argued that the cases belong in state court. This news cleared the way for Monday's Supreme Court decision, which rebuffed the company's appeal to have the cases heard in federal court. On Monday afternoon, Delta Murner, lead scientist at the Science Hub for Climate Litigation, said in a statement, "It removes this dam that industry has been building to prevent these cases from being heard on their merits. We can finally have the real conversations about what the industry knew and what their actions were despite that knowledge. Expectations for these cases are beginning to rise. Initial assumptions will be made, comparing them to the historic tobacco lawsuits from the 90s that resulted in $200 billion in damages and changed how cigarettes are marketed and sold in the U.S. Plaintiffs are not suing to put fossil fuel companies out of business, but if these current lawsuits prove successful, they could weaken the industry's bottom line and limit their ability to lie to consumers. Additionally, these cases will also potentially reinforce banking industry concerns considering investments in fossil fuels. While no one knows what the outcome of the cases will be, they could have a deep and long-lasting impact on the global climate economy. During the discovery process, internal documents of the companies may become public and attribution science may be used to present evidence connecting local climate disasters to the industry's responsibility. Tuesday's decision felt like a dam breaking for many climate change advocates, as it has opened the door for plaintiffs to proceed. More local governments may begin to file lawsuits as well, furthering a snowballing effect that could lead to major changes in how climate change is viewed and addressed in the U.S.